Okay guys, so I just woke up and it's about 11 o'clock. I actually got a shower a little bit ago and got my teeth brushed and made me some coffee because I cannot start my day without coffee. So really I've been up for about 30, 45 minutes. When I'm not working, I like to sleep in because I like sleep. It also doesn't help that I stay up to like 1 or 2 in the morning. So anywho, today is race day at Carolina. Been looking forward to this ever since last week. I can't stand ending on a bad note. Cherokee, I feel like we ended on a bad note. So I'm hoping to get back in the saddle. I'm going to spend today watching film for me at Carolina, and I've actually been watching film, in the evening time after I've got done working on the race car. And I actually look and see where I need to improve because it would kind of be counterproductive not to see where I'm messing up. So, and I want to get better. I really do. I want to get better. I don't like plateauing in skill level. Like, I want to keep going. I want to keep getting better. But anyways, I think I've kind of figured it out. So after watching film, I'm usually okay in hot laps and the heat race, but when it comes to main event time, we drop off real bad. And I think what it is I'm not adjusting to the track condition for the main event. So in the heat race, we might have a kind of a wet, slick track, and then main event, it'll be a dry track or a tacky track or even a dry, slick track. And I'm not adjusting to driving, driving on that kind of condition. So, obviously later in the night, I need to be driving harder into the corner, getting the car around quicker, and being hard back into gas. And not feathering it, getting back into gas, rolling back into throttle, and taking off through the corner. I think that's where I'm messing up. I could be wrong. I'm always open to suggestions and learning. But I think that's what my problem is I'm still driving the track like it's a wet, slick track. I'm not driving it like it's a tacky track or whatever. I'm just not adjusting to the track conditions. I think that's where we're getting hurt. So hopefully I can improve on that tonight. I'm actually going to watch more film today and just look over everything, look where I need to improve, so on and so forth, because I'm here by myself today. Kat had to go to Charleston this morning. For those of you who don't know, she is from Charleston. I totally had a brain fart there and I forgot what I was going to say, so that's what the weird jump cut thing is for. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is, I think it was Saturday, the track photographer, which is Southern Dust Imaging, gave us this picture. It was from the Memorial Day race where we got to carry the flag, and this is an awesome print. This was pretty cool. They gave it to us for free, and we really appreciate that. If you guys haven't checked out their Facebook page, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Be sure to go check out their page. They have some awesome pictures from racing, really good quality pictures, so definitely go check it out. And I think they cover like every single week. I don't think they take any weeks off, which hats off to them. But anyways, I'm going to go watch film, finish drinking coffee, and I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. So it's about lunchtime now, about 12:30 or so, and I am actually going to go ahead and go to the bank to get some money out for tonight, but I'm also going to go ahead and get the car loaded. That way I don't have to do it later. Dad is not going with us tonight, and neither is Kat, so it's just me and Joey tonight, so I don't have to pick Dad up. I can just park here at my house and then leave when it's time to leave. So I'm going to go do all that real quick. So I just made it down to the shop. I'm getting ready to start packing everything up. I'm going to go ahead and load the race car onto the trailer. That way it's done. Dad has had the car on the charger all day, so it should be good. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start getting packed up so I don't have to do it later today. And in case you guys were wondering what we always take to the track, usually 2 jack stands. That has some parts and some specialty tools in it, an air tank, and a jack. This is actually one of the lightweight jacks. We do not take the horizontal bandsaw though, but that would be awesome. I'm not sure what we would need it for. We also take impact. There's a drill in here that I usually take just in case we need to pull sheet metal, spare tire, etc., etc. So that's pretty much it. We really don't take that much stuff with us, and a lot of stuff is already in my toolbox. So we pretty much have everything we need for a usual night of racing. I also thought it'd be a good idea to take this can of spray paint, which is left over from doing the wheels here. Better take that out of my truck because it is pretty hot and I don't need this to explode inside of my truck. That would be bad. Okay guys, so I've got everything loaded in the truck. I've also got the trailer hooked up as well and backed up down here now. It's ready to load the old girl and go park up at my house and chill out for a couple hours. So the car is loaded up and we are ready to go. I'm actually going to go home and I'm going to wash my truck a little bit because it is pretty filthy, as you guys can see. So we're ready to leave the shop, or I'm ready to leave the shop, and we'll go home for a little bit. So I just got the dirt knocked off of the truck, and again, this was just me knocking dirt off. It wasn't like me actually washing it. Just so when I go tonight, I don't have an extra layer of dirt on the truck. I try to keep it clean, but living on like a dirt road, as you guys can see out here, it's kind of hard, and plus going to the racetrack, it doesn't help. I'll probably detail this thing again maybe this summer, maybe. But as you can see, we're loaded up. The next thing I need to do now, and I probably should have done earlier this week, is clean my helmet because it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna go do that right now. So I ended up taking a shower because I was so sweaty that my shirt was sticking to me, and I really didn't feel like sitting around my house for the next 3 hours or so with it stuck to my chest. So basically right now is I'm going to get this helmet cleaned up. I'm letting the water warm up, and I'll probably just chill out for a little while since we're probably not leaving till about 5:30 maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I've got the helmet taken apart, cleaned up. It's still got some pretty good little scuff marks on it. And if you guys wondering how hard stuff can hit you in the face, that has actually chipped paint. I'm not sure what that's from. There's a couple other chips on it from impacts I've taken. Luckily nothing's gotten the visor. So I got everything off here and just drying up. But helmet's clean, ready to go. I've got about 2.5 hours before I leave. And I guess I will see you guys when we get ready to leave or at the racetrack. Okay guys, so it is showtime. I'm sorry if the camera's a little foggy. It's cold in my house, and then I walked out here and it's kind of warm, so it probably fogged up a little bit. Doesn't look too bad. But anyways, headed to the racetrack now. Got everything loaded up, so we will see you guys there. So Joey's here now. We're actually sitting in the line to get into the racetrack. It seems like they're struggling to get people through. As you guys can see, there's the little boothy thing. So we're trying to just get in the racetrack right now. We don't even know how bad parking is, and by the looks of it, it may be kind of tough tonight.
There's been a lot of cars come in since I've been here.
But they do have a big late model race tonight, and I think a big open wheel race tonight.
I think so, yeah.
Too. So, oh God, we're moving! So you want to tell the nice subscribers what just happened?
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
Don't use tobacco, it's bad for your health. It sticks to you when you're sweaty. We'll leave it at that.
So basically what happened, because Joey won't sell it, is Mr. Hinkle was getting ready to put a dip in, got to about mouth level, and then a late model came by, revved its motor, scared him, and then he just, poof, it went everywhere. He was wearing half of it, half the shit's on the ground.
Fun times were had by all.
That's a great start to the night. So we're getting ready to go out for high laps. Just got back from driver's meeting and trouble has struck. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it literally just started raining. It looks like it's only just a small shower, but I think we'll be good for tonight. I don't know. They could decide that they don't want to race. So there's really not that many cars here either. So.
So, you may be wondering why I'm out of breath and super sweaty. That is because we had a tire starting to go down on the right rear, so we had to scramble to get it changed, and we had to take the right rear off, put it up, put the spare on the left rear, take the left rear and put it on the right rear. So it was kind of a scramble, but we got it together, and we're getting ready to go out for heat races. Where you can hear me and where you have a little bit of light so you can see me. So we ended up for some reason having two heats. Originally we had just one, but I ended up starting outside front row again. I got passed going down into one by another car, which I knew he was faster anyways. He went past me and I tried to play catch up after that. We finished third out of fourth for the heat race, which puts us third row outside for the main event. Now, the good news for us is we can actually contend for our first top 5 of the year tonight. We ran some quicker lap times than some other cars, so I'm really, really hoping we can bring home the first top 5 of the year tonight. So we'll see how that goes.
So, in all honesty, I think tonight went fairly well. I think we're making the right call on the car, you know, loosening up just a little bit come main event time. But anyways, I think I did fairly well or halfway decent. I know it's not, you know, we weren't running with the leaders or anything like that. However, we did manage to get our first top 5 this year, and I know to some people that doesn't seem like much, but to us that is just, oh, it's a humongous relief to finally be back in the top 5. I can't thank our sponsors and everybody else who have helped us thus far to get this car where it is tonight, or where it was tonight. But again, y'all guys saw we did make a change to the car. We loosened up the car a little bit, felt a little tight in hot laps. That ended up being the right call. And I felt like I drove better as a whole. Sorry, I'm cooking something in the microwave. But I felt like I drove better. I was driving the car in a little harder to the corners. You know, I was giving a little bit more throttle. I haven't checked the GoPro footage yet, so I don't know if it came out very well. I know after the first caution, I did turn around and kind of wipe the camera off, and hopefully that helped a little bit. But at the end of the night, there were still some specks of dirt still stuck on it, so I don't know how well that came out. If there is no main event footage, I'm sorry. And plus, Kat wasn't here tonight. She is back home, and basically, you know, I didn't have anybody to film me from the exterior. I did have one person, but he was busy helping me in case something went wrong. But anyways, we're back in the top 5. Hallelujah. I think we're headed in the right direction. Carolina is not racing next week, so we are off completely next week. So it'll be another 2 weeks before we can go race again. That's just the way it is. And with my work schedule too, that kind of affects that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for all of your support. Thanks to my team, sponsors, and all those guys for pushing me to get me where I am today. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and as always, we will see you in the next video.